So, as a Nigerian, Nigeria is very tough. Cost of living is becoming very unbearable. Um, the rate of things, the price of things are becoming high by the day. There is no constant electricity, there is no security in Nigeria, and there are a whole bunch of things that is actually happening in Nigeria that is making a lot of people confused and trying to run away from Nigeria. And then most Nigerians, the first things that comes to their mind when they are planning to actually run away from Nigeria, just like they do, is to move to Ghana. And I don't think that is a smart move for you. And in this episode today, I'm going to be explaining some of the reasons why you shouldn't move to Ghana as a Nigerian that is trying to run away from the hardship or from whatever you are trying to run away from in Nigeria. Now, don't get me wrong, this is not a hate video, or this is not to say Ghana is not good. Ghana is a very beautiful country, okay? They have steady power supply, okay? They have a government that is actually listening to them, and doing their own part to making sure that the country is better by the day. And they also have a whole bunch of things. Their security is top notch, police service and everything is okay. It's actually a country where you can raise your family and you will be happy that you did. Okay, so but then again, as a Nigerian moving to Ghana, there are some things that you need to consider and put in mind when you are moving to Ghana or when you are moving to other parts of the world. Okay, so first things first is the fact that when you are moving to another country from Nigeria, you want to consider the financial constraint. When you get to that country, you are going to start paying your bills. And when it comes to Ghana, paying bills in Ghana is much more higher than paying bills in Nigeria. For example, your house rent. If you are paying house rent here in Nigeria, is way cheaper than when you are paying house rent in Ghana. Okay, first of all, the Ghana cedis is higher than Nigerian nairas. Okay, and that means that whatever you are spending in naira is going to be double the price when you are spending it in cedis. And don't forget that you will be leaving Nigeria, so meaning you'll be carrying your money, or you'll be going with the money or the amount of money that you have actually saved or actually gathered here from Nigeria in nairas. You are going to get to Ghana and then exchange it, because the Ghana cedi is of more value to naira. By the time you change it, that amount of money is going to reduce. And then comes the bills. When you started paying your bills, or when you start to pay your bills, just like I said just now, your house rent. In Ghana, they pay their house rent in monthly basis, while in Nigeria, they pay their house rent in yearly basis. And if you want to compare the amount of money they pay per year in Nigeria compared to what they pay per month, your per year house rent can be like 2 or 3 months house rent in Ghana. Okay, so that is something that you want to consider. The cost of living is very, very high. Something that you will buy for maybe cheap price here in Nigeria, when you get to Ghana, you'll be buying it for a very high price. And that is not because they are actually increasing the price for you. It is because of the value of their currency. Okay, cedis has more value compared to the naira that has really no have value, or that is depreciating in value. So that is one thing you should consider. You should also consider the fact that there are no jobs. You see, the same thing that you are running away from Nigeria, there are some things that are also peculiar in Ghana, or that is also similar in Ghana, or there are some things that you are also going to experience in Ghana, just as it is playing here in Nigeria. There is no perfect country. When it comes to jobs, there are no jobs in Ghana like that. There are no jobs in Ghana, and even the little ones that are available, they will definitely give it to their citizens, no matter how qualified that you are. And there is no better country, or there is no country that the government has sense that will not give the little jobs that they have to their own citizens, and then they'll start prioritizing a foreigner to give them jobs and everything. So there are no jobs. The jobs are limited, And if you want to go by that, you will not be able to pay your bills. If you are putting your mind in, when you get there, you get a job, you start working, and then you start paying your bills, it's not going to work out like that for you. Okay, there are no jobs. And another thing is, when you are trying to put your mind that, oh, when you get there, you start up a business. Now, don't forget the value of your currency that I just mentioned. The value of naira is low. So even depending on how much you think you want to carry from Nigeria, when you carry that money from Nigeria and take it to Ghana, it will still be small when you convert it to see this. It will be small, and you need a lot of money when it comes to starting up a business in Ghana. That is one. Number two, you need to keep putting in money in your business. If you are starting any business, whether in Ghana, whether in Nigeria, whether in any part of the world, your business require constant inflow of cash. So if you don't have a constant supply of cash, you will not be able to have a constant inflow of cash to that business, which is at the end of the day going to kill that business. And in Ghana, the way they buy things, the way people purchase things, the demand of items are not really high compared to Nigeria. Nigeria has a very high purchasing power. I know most people will not agree with this, but it is true. Forget about what statistics is saying. Most of the time, these statistics are not even saying what it is originally. If you have lived in these two countries, then you will realize that that is the reality. Nigerians can buy anything and everything as long as you package it very well, and then you do your advert very well. Give it to key people that has the influence to actually market that product for you, and you will be selling as if there is no tomorrow. But in Ghana, it's going to take you a long time. Apart from the fact that it is normal, the demand is lower than Nigeria, the purchasing power is low because their population is not so high. Another thing is the fact that as a newbie coming into the system or going into Ghana, there are some obstacles you are definitely going to face. You are not just going to start up your business today in Ghana and then you are just exploding in sales, you are just making money in sales. There are people that are there, okay, before you came doing the same business. They've not exploded. It's you that is just coming that will just want to explode. I know there is grace, because that's what some Nigerians are going to say now. Oh, because you did it and it did not favor you does not mean somebody else cannot do it and to favor the person. It's okay. You can go ahead and do it so that it will favor you. But my point is that you will not just come into something and then just start to make money. It's going to take you some time. It's going to take you some time. Some of the things that you are going to definitely enjoy in Ghana are the security, okay, the peace of mind that you get. You go out and then you know that your safety is guaranteed, or at least you are going to be safe to a very high percent, and all of that. There is a government that is working, okay, there is steady power supply, even if it's not as stable, but it's better than the one in Nigeria, okay, and everything. But it still does not stop the fact that there are some certain things that you as a Nigerian will not enjoy. And now, as at the point right now, Ghanaians are not really happy with Nigerians, okay, living in Ghana. So you want to make sure that you are very careful when it comes to moving to Ghana. This is not like a smart move for me, because if anything should happen, just like what is happening around other African countries now, that is the fact that they are driving Nigerians, or they are asking Nigerians to leave. Ghanaians are also asking Nigerians to leave because they are feeling that the small resources or the little resources that they have in their countries, Nigerians are coming to take it from them. And you know, Nigerians have this power to hustle very well. They have this power to make it. They have this thing when it comes to, you know, establishing themselves and making money. They can do it everywhere. They can replicate it anywhere. Okay. And that is some of the things that some African countries are afraid of. More reason why they don't like Nigerians in their country. And so with this kind of mind that they are having about Nigerians in their country, your safety may not be guaranteed. It may not take long before they ask you to leave. So why leave Nigeria to go to a place that you are generally not even accepted in the first place, and then at the end of the day you may be sent back to your own country to start up all over again? So my advice to anyone that is trying to move to Ghana from Nigeria is to sit back and think. Except you are going there for educational purpose, please do not go to Ghana. It is not advisable at this time, except maybe you are going to school or you are going for a business trip and then you come back, not like you are relocating there to stay permanently. Okay, stay in Nigeria and work it out. This is a place that you have known for a quite or like for a period of time now. It's something that is going to be easier for you to make it here than going to somewhere that you are going to start all over again from scratch. You don't know the nooks, you don't know the crannies, you don't know how they do it. It's going to take you a lot of time before you start making it, and you don't have relative or family members there that are going to assist you or help you. If you are broke, you go flat broke. But here in Nigeria, at least you have people that you can call, you are familiar with the environment and everything. So this is just my own advice. I know some people will not take it. I know some people will still come at me in the comment section and come and be saying what they don't know, but then again, this is my own 2 cents I have given to you. It's left for you to take it or leave it. You don't have to really take it if you don't want to take it. Everybody has their own opinion. Everybody has their own way they see things and everything. So if you feel me, please let me know in the comments. If you have your contributions, let me know in the comments. Thank you guys so much for listening to this episode, and I will see you on the next one.